Hi, I'm Melissa, your Free Range Psychic. Today is June 27th, 2021. It is a Sunday, and I am going to do just a subject, three cards spread for each from Cyril Marchetti's Gilded Tarot. And there's, of course, an oracle card for us. The first spread is on Louis DeJoy. Who's still there? Why is he still there? It's like the arch nemesis, of democracy. And he's still sitting in the post office. So my guides gave me three cards that are going to give us a clue. The first card, Ten of Pentacles. This is the post office. And I think this has to do with DeJoy's intentions, motivation to destroy the post office so that his own businesses, his own interests in the competitors of the United States Post Office can thrive and profit. I mean, that's why he's there. And he's also there to destroy and dismantle our democracy. King of Wands, this is him. This is DeJoy. He's a narcissist. He's not going anywhere, right? He's stubborn. Wands is always, or one of the potential meanings is being stubborn, intransigent. That's his intention, and he's the king. What did he say to Congress? Get used to me. In the future, near future, and I asked my guides the time on this. Please, grain of salt with time. But as far as I could get, sometime in July, death. So this has to do with him being fired, the end of his reign as the U.S. Postmaster General. Fingers crossed. Please, 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 please. I asked my guides why it was taking so long. And they said that they showed me like a game of pool where everything's being set up and each ball is strategically put into a pocket to set up for the last ball. Everything's getting aligned. I think that's what's going on politically, because it's not that clear-cut politically. The board has to fire DeJoy, not Biden. We already have our members of the board that Biden nominated. I'm not, something, I couldn't find out whether they were already seated or not. Could somebody tell me? But they're nominated. They've been approved, I think, and I believe that either they're seated or they're going to be seated. And there is some conflict in terms of the already seated board members, whether they want to get rid of DeJoy or not. He does have supporters, so it's just got to be set up in a certain way. And of course, there's the FBI investigation in terms of his fraudulent campaign. What would it be called? Forcing his employees to donate sums of money, which I think he provided to the Republican Party, which is illegal. I think that's what happened. And so he is under federal investigation, and there are continued calls for more criminal investigation, and more stuff is coming up. Oh my God, that guy has to be just so criminally tainted. But sorry, this is the card that they said is coming for him. The next reading I'm going to do is on the Arizona recount. And that's been so crazy making and frightening. It's such a attack on our democracy. How can it be legal? It can't be legal or constitutional for private companies to come in that are solely funded by dark money and one side, the GOP, and then to have such huge security breaches where data is being mined. And I believe a copy of the hard data, or the raw data on a hard drive, was sent to a secret compound in Montana by one of the people running the Recount. I think it's the guy who invented the mouse, which is a mouse scanner shaped like a mouse. So he's famous for that. So, okay, let's get into the reading. What's going to happen? This is the card that my guides chose to really represent the recount, or symbolize the recount. So nobody can get behind this guy. The recount's going on behind his back. It's all in secrecy. And it's there's no breaching this line. You can't come in, you can't get here. There have been some observers allowed, and there's been lawsuits, etc., but there's a lot going on that nobody's allowed to see. The Magician. So this is representing how the Arizona recount is being marketed to Trump's supporters and the Republicans, and it's all just a bunch of hooey. Right? We're looking for bamboo. We're using this ultraviolet light because we're going to find some secret tell-all marker. We're looking for some obscure fold. And right from the beginning, they know this is a bunch of BS. They know it's a scam. It's all a grift. My guides say this is all about, behind the Magician, the mining of personal data, or data, and the selling of it to the highest bidder, raising money on the back of this recount, thinking that getting the maggots, the MAGA people, to really fall for this lie, the big lie, that the election was stolen, but also that Trump's going to be president in August. If not August, it's going to be September. Just wait and see. You know, this is very QAnon. This is a great card to represent QAnon. I'd say reversed. Yeah, my guides would agree with that, but also in its upright form too. It's like sleight of hand. Magic. In its lowest vibrational meaning, because the Magician can also represent the highest vibration of magic and etc., but this is the lowest vibration. The outcome card. This is an interesting card. I asked my guide several times about this one. The Devil. So what my guides are saying regarding this card is that the devil is revealed in the near future, meaning that here the truth of this recount is being obscured, but the curtain falls away and we really see the dark money involved, Trump involved, the Russia involved, whatever's behind this recount, the corruption behind the recount is going to be revealed full on. It's going to be in our faces. We're going to see it. The final spread is on Matt Gaetz. The card that came up first for Gaetz is Knight of Swords. So with this card, the best the best defense is an offense. And this is Gaetz just running his mouth. Do you notice the cadence that he speaks with? He must have really been trained to speak as if he was the president. He has this fake cadence to his voice that he must believe is very presidential, because that is his goal, is to run for president. But he's going to attack General Milley. He's going to attack at the FBI, just like the rest of the Freedom Caucus. He's going to attack our democracy. He's doing this to number one, bring down democracy, because he's a seditionist like the rest of them, but also if he does this, then he's going to protect himself. He's using the Trump method. Look over there and attack that, and Dr. Seuss and cancel culture, etc. Don't look at me. What's going on too is this is the Five of Wands, so this is the infighting as the FBI gives or puts more and more pressure, I should say, on the people that they have been finding involved in all kinds of grift and the sex trafficking, the embezzlement. There's so much crime that has been going on there in our lovely swamp of Florida politics, and these guys are throwing each other under the bus. Joel Greenberg, Matt Gaetz' girlfriends, other people involved, to save their own skins. That's what's really going on. They're not dying for their cause. They're gonna do their best to secure or to decrease the amount of penalty that they're under, because I think for Joel Greenberg it could be life in prison, and that's by attacking everybody else involved. The outcome, this is the Nine of Swords. This is Matt Gaetz' worst nightmares being revealed. This is indictments. This is subpoenas from Matt Gaetz. This is Matt Gaetz on trial. Worst nightmares being realized. Worst nightmares being realized. So those are my three spreads. I believe that justice will out for all of them. Things take time. There's talk on the grapevine, right, of indictments coming down for the Trump organization next week. Things are moving. Things are cooking. And that's going to become more and more. And we all crave justice. We're all craving this justice. I believe it will be realized. I'll ask my guides. I have my pendulum here. Will justice be realized? Yes, the guides say. In spades. It will be realized tenfold or more. Yes. In all of these cases, and all of the cases, including Gaetz, DeJoy, and the Arizona Recount too. Oh my goodness. The Ten of Swords would have been the next card for the Arizona Recount after the Devil. It's so strange. There's been so much criminality and abuse of power and all the things that happened during the Trump administration. So we are still very much on clean up on aisle 45 right now. It's going to go on for a while, for a long time, I think, because they did everything that they could under the shadow of their power of running the government to have a ravenous feast on whatever they could in terms of profiting from their positions, and also destroying the offices of the president, vice president, and et cetera down the line. That's why, I think I mentioned this before, but why Merrick Garland is having a challenging time of it, to say the least, to bring about what he needs to bring about to get everything under control and to bring things back into balance. Not easy. So the oracle card for us, my guides chose security, and this is Sacred Destiny oracle cards by Denise Lynn. The sacred landscape wants you to know you are safe and protected. No matter what is occurring in your life, you are in safe hands. Those in the realm of spirit are watching over you. You can relax and let go. Once you've taken measures to protect yourself and those you love, such as making sure everyone has their seatbelt on in the car, making sure your insurance is paid on time, or replacing that filter in your heating unit, then let go. If you have been hypervigilant lately, take a break. Relax. Know that all is well. You can turn it all over to the Creator. Security. At this point in the video, I want to remind everybody that I'm available for personal readings. I read anything from past lives to anything in the present, past and future in the present lifetime. I'm a medium. I can help introduce you to your guardian angels. Oh, the other thing I wanted to say, that as a medium, I can, with my guides, help those who've not crossed over to the other side, meaning they may have passed, but their spirit might be hovering in between. And we can do that, at least attempt to do that for you, if that's a concern for you. Everybody take care. Enjoy your Sunday. For everybody in Florida who's dealing with the situation with the building having collapsed, I'm so sorry. Just praying for all of you. And for those caught in the floods, we had floods in Detroit. Thankfully not here where I am in Ann Arbor. And, crazy weather. But, we do have crazy weather and things are going to happen like that. But pray for everybody. Love everybody. Find some peace. Find some joy. And I will be with you, if not next Sunday, because next Sunday is the 4th of July, then I'll try to get on Tuesday. I'm not sure what I'm going to do just yet. But you guys take care. My love to you all. Be well. Bye.